Wrapping newborn is not mandatory, but it's very common to do so. By wrapping your baby may sleep better with a minimized chance of waking up by their instinctive startle reflex and motor reflex. Wrapping may induce effects similar to deep pressure simulation. Your baby may feel calm and comfortable as if they are in the womb. Depending on you and your baby, you may be able to use these kind of blankets for the first 2 to 3 months of your baby's journey. I will show you how to use some of the blankets based on the situations. Wrapping a baby with a receiving blanket, there are pros and cons. You can adjust how snug your baby is. You can do several things with a receiving blanket, such as swaddle your baby, an extra blanket for stroller and car seat, diaper changing pad cover, nursing pillow cover, and birth cloth. However, if you have no patience, this style may be challenging, especially if your baby likes to move around. Also, if you are still recovering from giving birth, wrapping your baby may be physically intensive. You may need to ask your husband or partner for help. Zipper-style sleeping sack is much easier to use than wrapping with a receiving blanket and more secure to swaddle your baby. However, although most of the products out there are stretchy, you have limited adjustability on the tightness. Velcro-style sleeping sack is easier to use than wrapping with a receiving blanket and more secure to swaddle your baby. However, depending on the product, when you detach the Velcro, it can be noisy. Also, when you wash the Velcro sleeping sack with others, make sure the Velcro stripe does not attach onto your other clothing. I used my scarf temporarily once a while. With scarf, you can wrap your baby the way you did with the receiving blanket. Now my son is 4 months old. I've been using this roomy zipper sleeping sack at nighttime since he was 3 months old. When I change his diaper at nighttime, I just lift up the bottom of the sleeping sack. Easy to use, and I don't need to worry about blanket covering his face while he is sleeping. Things you need to consider while swaddling your newborn baby. First, you don't need to swaddle your baby if there's no need for swaddling. Second, do not overheat or underheat your baby by swaddling. If you are not sure, consider monitoring the temperature of your baby with thermometer. Third, ensure sufficient room for hip and leg movement. If the swaddle is done too tight, there is a chance to cause hip development issue. Last, let your baby sleep on their back. If you saw any sign of rollover, then you need to make adjustment. When you buy the blanket for your newborn, I suggest you 3 things to consider: material, based on the local climate; size of the blanket, small, medium, large; age 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, or weight; and what kind of style you like to use to swaddle your baby, such as securement by gravity, zipper, or Velcro. You don't need to buy all the blankets I showed you. I'm just sharing my experience with you, so you can pick right on for you and your baby to make your new journey easier. If you have any other tips to share, please leave a comment below.